Welcome to Boys episode 132. Got a special guest tonight and a lot of stories to tell. Thank you guys for joining us once again. I'm Robbie Ray.
I'm Josh.
I'm Dylan.
And you're back.
I'm back. I keep leaving, but you know what? I'm going to stay here. I'm going to be in this seat. Butts on my
Like
seats.
a genital wart, you keep coming back.
Sure. That's
Sorry.
what's super. That's like me.
But true. Not for you. not for you per se. Hey,
No, not you
hey,
as a person.
Yeah.
Look, air quotes. Dylan doesn't have VD.
No.
Wink.
No air quotes. I don't.
Have you ever?
No.
Have you ever had a VD?
No.
Are you sure? Have you
Very
ever had one
sure.
that you know about? Because you're looking a little skinny, if you know what I mean.
That was actually the rumor when I lost all my weight.
And you were having sex with many
That's true. I was doing so many intravenous
people.
drugs and just sharing needles.
There's
So
nothing.
there's possible,
There's
yeah.
nothing that people like think is hotter than a dude who is in the process of losing a bunch of weight. So I'm sure you were just fucking doing work, man.
You know, I never got that double standard with men and women. Like,
Yeah.
you know, men can go around and fuck as many people as they want, and they're just the top dog. The women, hoochie, loose, whore.
Hoochie?
Yeah.
I haven't heard the term hoochie.
Well, I am a 90s rapper. So thank you guys and gals for joining us. We're going to get right to the show. But first, a little business. BoysPodcast.com is a hub of all things boys. There you will find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as a golden donate button. BoysPodcast.com.
Boys is available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, wherever it is that you find your podcasts. While you're there, please rate, review, subscribe, share that shit with a friend or family member.
Email us at boys@boyspodcast.com. Send us a little feedback, and we'll send you a little stickers.
We've got some ads. The real ads. The meat of the intro sandwich.
The meat and taters.
I'd like to thank our sponsors. Number one, Anthem Brewing. Josh and I stopped by Anthem on the way home tonight. The way to the studio tonight, I should
We
say.
did.
Home studio. The home studio.
There it is.
And Jesse House and the boys and gals at Anthem took great care of us. You know, we walked in there, and I'm not going to lie, kind of felt like a rock star.
It felt good.
Walked in, they're like, hey, the guys from Boys are here. The boys are here. The boys are back in town.
Right?
The boys are back in the town of Oklahoma City
We are.
at the Anthem Brewery.
Yeah.
And we got a couple of, little, what are those little beers called? What are those little
They're
cute
samplers.
little beers?
They're just little samplers, teasers, I call them. They gave us they have some new shit on tap. There's a really fucking good oatmeal stout. So if you're into stouts, 'tis the season. Get down to the Anthem Tap Room.
Very, very true. AnthemBrewing.com. Thank y'all. Y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. Also, Fat Bison, fatbison.com, maker of high quality wooden things. Who doesn't need wooden things?
Hey, do you like wood?
Do you like wooden spoons?
Why not?
Do you like wooden shoes? He doesn't make those.
You don't make clogs?
No, not yet.
That's the market to get in.
What are those called?
Clogs.
Wooden clogs? Is
Yeah.
that what the kids would leave outside?
Those
They
Dutch
fill them with candy.
motherfuckers wear, yeah.
The Dutchman.
Listen, I'm of Dutch descent, so I can say so.
He's
You like to
making
go
me a thing
Dutch.
right now, and I'm super pumped about
He's making
it.
you a wood thing?
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait.
Dildo?
No.
Wooden
Close, though.
dildo.
It's called the
The
penetrator. It's a 12-foot wooden dildo.
Really, all it is he found a really big stick with the bark on it,
Mm.
and then I'm just going to shove that in me.
No, you're just going to jump on top like an angel on top of the old Christmas tree. And you're
the
still not
holidays.
fulfilled.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the squeezing your buns together to accommodate such a large wooden dildo. Dildos, clogs, and more. Fatbison.com. Also, Ridge Wallet.
Ridge wallet.
Lest we forget.
Can't forget the
the
Ridge.
coolest fucking wallet in the world. You know, I had a shitty wallet that I just had to get rid of.
Yeah.
And the fine folks at Ridge Wallet supplied us, the boys, or just boys, with two wonderful wallets that I've been carrying every day. You know, my everyday carry
I
has been
love it.
cut in half.
It is an everyday carry, and it's lighter weight. You don't even know it's on you.
It's wonderful.
You can slip your cash. There's a money clip on the back. I'm a bartender on the weekend, so I always have a fat wad of cash. This money clip isn't one of those cheapo bullshit money clips.
No.
You can put a pretty fat wad on the back of that bad
It's
boy.
a money clip designed to hold money. Believe it or not, it
Who'd have
also
thought?
has RFID blocking technology. You're safe. You're out there. If you go to ridgewallet.com/boys, enter boys at checkout, you get 10% off and you get free worldwide shipping. Do us a favor. Even if you're not in the market for a wallet, go to ridgewallet.com/boys. Have a look around.
Take a gander. Take a peek.
You might find yourself in that checkout line. Guess what? There's no line. Skip the line.
Skip the line.
Do us a favor. Go there. It helps us. Just check it out. You buy a fucking wallet for
Here's
your
the thing.
dad, your mom. Your mom carries a wallet.
We just got
Your
past
mom chews tobacco.
The Black Friday weekend. You do your Black Friday, your small Sunday, Saturdays, your Cyber Mondays. Knock all those into one because it's small business, father son owned, tiny operation. Get that shit online. Get yourself a deal.
I love it. I love it, Josh. Thank you guys so much. There was room in my Ridge wallet for a new card. We'll get into that a little later.
Oh,
Nice.
But lastly, I want to say thank you guys for listening, the donations, the feedback, the love, the joy. It's that time of year.
the shout outs. I'm loving the social media shout outs. Like
So, whoa.
Did you just shorten media?
Was it social mead?
Meads.
What are you, a trapper keeper?
5-star.
Oh, boy.
No, it's like a Instagram posts with, maybe a boy's poster in it. Maybe a picture of your boy's button on your denim jacket. It is the season.
So nice. It is jacket weather.
Jacket weather.
And write to us. Did we skip that one? Holy shit. Did we skip the email?
No, we got it.
No, I got it.
You got
that was
it?
the one thing I said.
I'm so excited. I'm so high on life.
Aren't we? I don't know if we're going to talk about this, but I'm going to ask you. Are we doing a Christmas special this year?
We are. Thank you,
Thanks
Dylan.
for bringing that up, Dylan.
Yeah.
We are. In fact, we're doing a holiday spectacular.
We're going to keep it tight for now.
Oh, sorry.
We've got a returning guest.
Yeah.
Something extra special. Now, I don't want to blow our cover, but it's going to be called the Tommy McKenzie Eggnog Spectacular. We got a fan and friend of boys coming back. Is it a second time or third time?
Ooh, might be a third timer.
Maybe second. Man.
Can we do something like SNL does for the 5-timers club? If we have a 5-timer, we have like our 3-timer, we have like a special thing.
Yeah, I'm going to cover them in warm eggnog.
Nice.
My own special brew.
So when that episode comes out, we'll warn you in advance. We would like for you to prepare your own eggnog at home and drink along with us.
It'll be fun, and we're really looking forward to it. Much like this episode, I think we should just get right to it.
Let's get to it.
Episode 132 with Brodee Nucci. All right, we are here with Brodee Nucci, employee of the Peak Dispensary, 23rd and Penn, Oklahoma City. How's it going?
It's going. It's great.
I'm so glad to have you back. You were on the show.
Yeah, man. Second time around.
Yeah, you were on the show before.
I was with Kyler.
Yeah, you
Kyler
guys,
Watson.
you guys buddied up, and we did it. We did one when we were back at the Paramount,
That was cool.
and now we are here at my studio, at my
Equally
house.
Cool.
It's
Your
cool.
home.
It's got a vibe.
This is comfortable.
It's
Good.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. Thanks for coming back, man.
I'm glad to be back.
You've been a busy guy.
Very busy.
Why don't you tell us a little about that, man?
Working at a dispensary. It was a CBD store before that. And
Is it
when
weird,
we
is it weird to say
switched,
dispensary? Like in Oklahoma, like I work at a dispensary. I have a job where I work at a place that just sells weed.
well, honestly,
Medicine.
like I still haven't fully like accepted it because I was certain that it wasn't gonna pass. Right, I was like, "There's no way." Right on the buckle of the Bible Belt that they're gonna
Red
like
Ass State.
be okay with this.
Yeah.
And then it passed. I was like, "Well, they're gonna do something to mess it up," and they tried to. They did some funny stuff with the laws.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Well, duh." Like, I wasn't surprised. I was like, "Well, that's how it's gonna be." Like Arkansas legalized like 2 years ago. There's nobody can buy weed there.
Still?
Yeah, they did a bunch of weird shit, and that's what they try to do here. And they did it with like the pharmacy thing. They try to make it where you had to have a pharmacist, but that's like a federal like deal that they would lose their license if they were to do that.
Yeah.
And like,
When
what
the-
pharmacist is going to give up going to all that college for to lose that license?
No one.
No
Zero
one.
pharmacists.
Zero pharmacists are going to do that because if it gets shut down and some weird stuff happens and they're like, well,
You're
I was
out
a
of job.
pharmacist there for 3 months, and now, like, I don't have a job anywhere.
Now they're
Yeah.
selling the Curbside Chronicle down the street on the overpass. I was a big proponent of 788.
Yeah.
We talked about it a lot on the show. I was pretty vocal about it on social media and with family and friends. And, you know, the night that it passed, I was just like, holy shit, we're doing something. We're doing something here.
Yeah.
And then when the emergency rules came out, I was like, oh, we're doing something else. This is terrible.
I'm still not excited about it because I'm still waiting on when's the joke? Like, when are they gonna like come handcuff all of us
Right,
or
but
do some weird shit? You know what I
here's
mean?
my
I don't
thought,
know
though,
what.
man.
Paranoia. It's
Yeah, I'm just like,
it's a
this-
long con. It's a
Oh,
long fucking con.
Like, I'm skeptical still. Like, that was too easy.
Right.
Like what happened?
But I have some thoughts on that. So many people already have their license.
Yeah, a whole bunch of
So
people.
many people that I don't think they can stop it now.
no.
Well, when it first was legal, there was like 12,000 people that. Well, I'm trying to get the numbers right. There's over 20,000 like medical marijuana licenses, active licenses in Oklahoma right now. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And that's just like from the initial like surge of it. There's going to be people that are still going to go get their cards. There's so many people that are still going to go get a card.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a lot of people that are waiting for the prices to come down because eventually it will.
Right.
I got my medical card in California a couple years ago and it was $35 and I did it over the phone.
Yeah.
They emailed
And-
me a PDF of my license and then I was able to go in before the full recreational.
Well, it's like 60 to 90 days for the plants to get mature. So we're like not that far away from the second batch coming in, and growers are going to like have quintuple the amount. Like, prices are going to go down.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
It's going to equalize.
And then there was like 400 grower licenses, and over half of them haven't even started up yet. They spent all their money on the license. When they come in, if they're any good, like, it's just going to oversaturate and bring prices down more. It's going to be sweet. Like,
Yeah.
people are going to be able to get it at Colorado prices, and it's not that far away.
no, I'd say 6 months, probably 3 months, maybe.
I don't know. I don't like to give timelines because
Yeah.
I don't want people being like, you said
Right.
6 months.
Dude,
and you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll say
I hate
this.
that. People are terrible about
I could see
that.
by this summer, coming summer, by this summer, you'll be able to buy stuff at a much more affordable rate.
I would agree that it'll be cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't know how much cheaper. I don't know how long it's going to take. Who knows how much of these dispensaries and growers are going to go under, because just because you know a lot about weed doesn't mean that you can run a successful business.
That it's a twofold thing.
Yeah.
Not only do you have to be knowledgeable in the growing or dispensing of the medicine, but you also need to know how to run a business and not
Yeah.
like spend all your money. And like, you have to put some away. You have to reinvest. You have to pay off your loans.
Like, I get that you grew some plants in your closet in college, but I mean, do you know how to do your own taxes? And you know how to do like
or
all
taxes, period.
deal with all the insurance and like keep up with
Payroll
all that
and all that kind of
crazy
stuff, yeah.
stuff. Like, it's wild. It's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I read something recently that was saying for every card carrying patient, there's like 4 dispensaries or something. There's I don't know. There's like 3 there's more dispensaries than there needs to be, is what they were saying. Like, there's
There's a lot, and there's
So-
more going to open up.
Yeah.
And,
I got my card last Friday. I got it on Black Friday. And I did a little tour de medicine. I don't know. I went running
You
around.
hit all the spots.
I did a little Black
Yeah.
Lung Friday shopping.
Is
of
that
my
when I saw
own.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And the Peak,
you got to find a pharmacy that works for you.
it's true. It's true. And it's close. The prices are right. So I went to 5 different ones.
Mhm.
Out of those 5, 3 only had cartridges. 2 of those, they were wanting $80 to $120 for a cartridge. And I was like,
That's
no.
stupid. That's so
And-
dumb.
So I ended up lastly at the Peak. That was the last stop.
Uh-huh.
And I was so glad I went there because that is my favorite spot that I've been to. And I saw that they're opening one in Edmond, or it might be open now.
Soon. I don't know exactly what day.
I think it opened already.
Did
And
it?
by the time this comes out, I'm sure it'll be open.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I went there, ran into you, and I was greeted by this very, a character, if you will.
Cannabis Dan.
Mr. Cannabis Dan.
That
So-
guy's something else.
Okay, what is his involvement with the Peak? Other than
Man,
I know that
he's
his
a-
face was on the cartridge that I bought.
His face is on the wall, the graffiti art outside
Is-
too. Like,
is
he's
he an
like
owner?
He's like
Mascot?
our mascot.
Okay.
That's a good word
Yeah.
for it. No, when it was a CBD store, like in July, when I was this guy comes in one day. We're like, I don't know if it was June or July. Hadn't even opened the CBD store yet. We leased that. It used to be a dentist office at 23rd and Penn. We had to do a lot of demolition and remodeling. And he showed up one day, like super stoked about the proposition medical marijuana on the bill. And we're like, who is this guy? And he was just like, this crazy dude. And he started helping us. And we gave him a sandwich one time. He kept coming back. So we just started feeding this guy sandwiches to help us remodel the place. And he's... I'm sorry.
Sandwich Dan at the time.
Yeah. He was like, but he introduced himself as Cannabis Dan the first time we ever saw him. And it was like, this guy like owned this character.
Like TN trademark, this is me.
Like, this guy probably gets up in the morning and looks in the mirror like, I'm Cannabis Dan. Like, he doesn't have like a regular name anymore. I'm sure his wife probably calls him that. Like, he's just like, fully taken on this character. And it's the coolest thing for him. Like, I'm so happy for him. And like, we got cartridges. Like, that's our most popular product is Cannabis Dan cartridges.
I bought the Straw Nana.
Yeah.
Dope. Pun intended. Pun not intended. I bought a lot that day.
Yeah.
I didn't buy a TV on Black Friday.
No.
I didn't buy a Walkman.
You know, Rob, because
I didn't buy a Nintendo.
You're not one of those fucking mindless sheep, man.
Corporate
drone going in buying all that dumb shit. You're gonna go get medicine that you need for your daily life.
I bought a TV last year, so I take offense to all this.
Hey, it is a good day to buy a TV. It's a good day to buy a TV if you need a TV.
I did.
Like, if you don't need one,
on some level, it's kind of sad. Like, I spent all my Black Friday money on medicine. Like, when you say it like that, it sounds like, oh, well.
But it's fun. It's fun medicine.
You know? But it's not weed. So when you say weed, you're like, oh yeah, you're gonna have a good time for the next couple of weeks. So.
I feel like having Cannabis Dan stuff like in your shop is such a good idea because it's like, you know, like having a cool mascot, which is just something that this dude completely made up. And then, but people don't know who that guy is. So
we
just
love him. Like when it was a CBD store, he'd be out there waving a flag, running up and down the street, and people would come in, just be like, "What's the deal with this guy out here?"
Yeah.
That's
Cannabis Dan.
Like, that's Dan. And like, that's crazy. And they'll take a picture with him. In the meantime, I'm selling him CBD products. It's helping business.
Yeah.
Like, so we used it to our advantage. He's like fully part of the team now. Like, he's
you
one
don't
of the
wear
family.
apparel. It's just a sandwich.
Yeah, dude,
and people don't forget that. That's a cool thing. Like, no other dispensary around has like this guy gonna greet you at the door and like
he's like the Tony the Tiger of weed, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's
and
awesome.
he's so genuinely nice.
And that's what I was gonna say.
It's a real. It's not this weird, creepy, fake like whatever.
No,
this guy
the dude loves life, and I think he might like weed. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it.
a
little bit.
I'm gonna be on the fence.
Well, here's the deal. So I walk in and I see Brodee at the door. You're working there, and you take my license and there, dude. It's Black Friday. It's probably around 1 p.m. The place is popping. There's probably like 30, 40 people in there.
It was wild.
And they take your license and then you wait to see the bud tender, which is such a clever name.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting there, I'm just bullshitting with Brodee for a little bit. Yeah. And Mr. Cannabis, Mr. Dan comes up to me. Dude is wearing a full suit that's like black with weed leaves all over it and a leather fedora.
Hold on.
Oh my!
So when you say suit, like the Riddler suit or that dude who can give you government money?
That guy. Okay, the guy with the question marks or both, I guess.
The suit fits him surprisingly well. He did not get it tailored, but you wouldn't know that
so he looks good.
I figured he did. I figured it was custom
made. Fitting, slim fit suit, I'm guessing?
It fits. It's a 2-button notch lapel, like it's clean.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
super
it's
clean.
just nothing. It's like black with green pot leaves covering the whole thing. So
It's
it looks
loud.
like a green
I kind of want that suit.
Yeah.
It's loud. Yeah, it's deafening.
But he came up, so I was sitting there waiting, and you and I were talking a little bit, and then you'd go back to work, and then you come over and talk to me for a minute, and you go back. And the whole time he was just like joking around with everybody, shaking everybody's hand, personally thanking everybody for coming in. And I thought that maybe that was the owner.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, this is the guy that's making all this.
A lot of people
money.
have that assumption,
Yeah.
and like that's cool, like because he's not. I mean, he's
getting paid in
cool.
sandwiches.
Like, we don't still pay him in sandwiches. So He's moved up in the world.
Get chips
Since
now?
then.
He's on payroll.
We give him chips too and a soda.
Yeah, you were giving away
Yeah.
free sodas.
So
So
he'll even throw him a
lunch.
candy bar on Fridays.
Yeah. I would say if sales are really good that day, he gets a cookie.
then how did he get his picture on the cartridges then? Is he part of
Oh
that?
yeah, we
Or-
made we wanted to do something cool for him, right?
That's awesome.
So the owners of that franchise, they buy into a processing company that already exists in California, and it's called Hemp Victory Gardens, and we make all those vapes, the house brand and the Cannabis Dan brand, and that was something we wanted to do for him because he was like, he's been that cool before we even like knew or really like trusted him. Like he was been around right from the start and like hasn't budged. He's been out there just repping us. Like he was on the team. Like
that's
he
a fucking
decided.
go-getter. That's a guy, dude. That's a dude who's like, listen, I'm not even coming for an interview. I'm going to ask for a job. I'm just going to start doing shit for you.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
basically he just showed up. That's exactly. He's like, so I work here now, and we're like, all right, well,
That's the best way to
good.
get a job, though.
Hey, man, I work
That's
here
the
now.
Aaron Brockovich method.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not leaving. I'm going to strap myself to this chair in my weed suit until I get more than a sandwich.
I think
What
it's
a
Steven Spielberg. I read this thing that's how he got a job. It was at Universal Studios. He like got a day pass on like a some kind of field trip or something, and he like forged it and just kept going in every day. And then eventually the security guard's like, oh, he works here. So he just wave and walk past. There was a vacant office he just set up in and just worked there for a couple years till he got promoted. And like he'd worked there for a couple years for free just to get his way in. Because
what
like
you got to do, man.
he wasn't gonna. I don't know.
What's the old saying?
like that
Fake it
takes
till you make it.
giant balls to do that though.
Oh, yeah.
Like I would never. I think that I'm pretty brave or whatever. Like that's different.
Well, that's,
Yeah.
it's a different time,
almost
too.
psychotic.
Yeah.
Like in the 70s, you could totally fucking do. You can't do that shit
No.
now. I couldn't walk into like fucking I couldn't walk into SNL Studios and just fucking like I write here.
No,
No, you fucking don't.
I mean,
but like,
shit. I
Are you
tried.
sure?
though.
Dude,
Mine is-
I
Dude,
feel
when I was in New York, I went to the Rainbow Room. I went to the studio. I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted to see it. Like, dude, security is. I mean, it's a bunch of old men in fucking blazers, but you can't even get on the fucking elevators in that
but what
motherfucker.
if you did though?
I know.
Like,
Do the
what
same
if
thing.
you
Like, just
did?
keep going, keep showing. Like, oh, he works here.
Just if you hop the right fence and lie enough, you could probably get a job. I know. I was just watching this thing. What's this? Terry.
Terry Crews.
Cruz,
Yeah,
the big dude
Yeah,
who plays drums with his tits.
yeah. He was just like he was doing like security work at just like in Hollywood. They were filming a movie. And that's how he got into that's how he got his first role. Someone was like, "Hey, you're a big dude. Could we film your face?" And he was like, "Yeah, for sure." And that's like how he started his whole career, was just like being in the right place. And like, he had the job, but I mean, like, what if you hopped that fence and you stood there and watched them film that, and then they were like, "Hey, you look like this. Can we have you in a party scene as just like an extra?" And you're like,
but isn't
yeah,
that
sure.
like that's like that? That's everyone's like that's a childhood dream of like, you know, if I just get there and they'll just be like, we need this kid for this part in this movie.
I think that's how Harrison Ford got started. He was like,
He was a carpenter,
He
yeah.
was a carpenter on the set
Right.
of Star Wars, and they're like, "Hey, we need you to like go be this guy." He's
It's
like,
like
"All right."
you go to the baseball
Yeah,
game
he
with your
read.
old man.
We need somebody to read lines with people, and he was reading lines.
Yeah.
and he was reading the Han Solo part back then better than other people. Like, well, why don't
'cause
you just do it?
They didn't want him originally because he was already in a movie. Like he
American
had been
Graffiti.
in American Graffiti, and they wanted people who had never been in a movie before, and he was like the only one, because they were like, "Oh, dude, you're Han Solo. Like, there's no way that we can't have you in this movie."
Right.
I wish I knew how to like look for those casting calls.
It's not here. I mean,
obviously, but it'd just be cool if I could like have a little thing updated and then just plan my vacations around it and just try to like randomly be in a you.
It would
be
happen.
so
I mean, with
cool.
that voice, dude, you sound like Sam Elliott over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You can do
wonderful.
Well, it's it's like you said. You just gotta hop that fence.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
just gotta hop in and act like you work there.
yeah, dude.
Like,
Lie.
hey, I'm the lead
Lie to
role in this
everyone.
movie.
But that works in every facet of life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's been too long since I've had a hop in.
Since you've hopped the fence.
I'm waiting for my chance to hop in.
Let's
Well,
all
I think
just
there's-
hop a fence tonight.
I
And
think there's more to like the mental side of that, like the
Fear?
like psychotic the psychological aspect of it. Like, one thing I noticed playing a bunch of shows, like that's actually what I was doing before. I ended up playing almost full time. Well, basically full time for like a year and a half, 2 years with this country band before I started working with them at the dispensary or CBD store, I guess. And like playing shows with some of those bigger bands. After a while of getting used to being able to walk backstage, it got to where I could be at somebody else's show and I could just walk back there and they wouldn't look at me twice because I'd done it a million times. And I think it really is just how you carry yourself.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
Again, it's the fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk in there, you know, you don't have to be carrying a bass. You just walk in there.
You just walk,
and
they
you
go,
have
"Oh,
that.
He's in a band. He's doing something.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
you walk in like Conor McGregor, but you walk
don't
in
walk
like
in tough. Like
yeah.
most of those guys are like really cool, laid back,
Yeah.
and they're not like worried about anything. So just be the same and just walk back there briskly like you got some shit to do, and you'll get backstage probably.
You just walk back down.
Yeah.
You do walk back down.
I mean, because when you think about it, especially at like shows, I mean, it's like the same people working that venue, but it's new people that they see every day. So they're just like, okay, what the fuck ever. But if you're like walking up, just like looking around to make sure no one's looking at you.
Yeah.
like,
Or if you're
gonna
like
get-
cheesing.
Yeah, but if you're
cheesing,
just
it's
like
the merch booth.
You're
Oh
trying
my
to
God.
flash like a fake lanyard or something. Like you
Yeah.
don't flash it, you just walk. You walk to the
Yeah.
door, you go straight, and you don't like middle. Once you get back there, do something, or
Yeah.
just stand and like
start
like,
lifting up boxes and putting them anywhere. And then
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
hey, that doesn't go there. And you're like, oh, where does it go? Now you have a job.
Dude, that's dude, that's how you
That's
hop.
the
That's how you hop in. That's how you hop
for
in.
sure, dude.
Speaking of that, back in like '98, I'm asking for a beer, an Anthem beer, if you will, sir.
a nice
Thank
cold
you.
Anthem brew.
AnthemBrewing.com. That's how I got into Warped Tour. I want to say it's '98. We showed up super early. Me and two friends made the trip down to Dallas because that shit wasn't coming to Oklahoma.
No, it
And
did once in '96.
We went down and we got in there early, like to the place where they were having it. Like it was a big park. And we showed up well before the gates opened. And we just kind of started to blend in with all the people setting up the food. And then eventually this dude came up to me. He's like, hey, man, you want in today? And I was like, yeah. And I had money to buy a ticket. We were prepared to be there. But he's like, help. He ran a concession stand. And he was like, hey, man, help me carry in all this ice. And I'll give you a lanyard.
Is that important that happened?
No, we're good.
No.
Okay.
Just our
Hey,
screensaver.
what are you even doing over here, man?
Me?
Hacking the fucking
Damn, dude.
mainframe, bro.
I was grabbing a beer.
I'm just messing.
But yeah, so he's like, hey, carry this ice in
Yeah,
and I'll give you a lanyard. And so I got in for free.
that's tight.
But I also had like a vendor pass.
Yeah,
So I
so
could
you can,
go back and like, it was dope. And I
That's
got a
awesome.
picture with Mark Hoppus and Travis Barker from Blink 182. And
Nice.
I was like standing like 15 feet from Eminem
Dude,
and
that-
Method Man.
That's a teenage cream dream. Did you get to eat in the like the area where all the bands get to eat?
yeah. It was like
There's a
craft
bunch of finger
services,
foods.
but it was
Yeah.
like huge. It was like the Last Supper.
I've been
of
in a couple
punk
places like
finger
that.
sandwiches.
It's like
Cannabis Dan was
in-
there. He was eating them
in-
up. He was just.
But see, here's the thing. But
It's like
at the
infinity
time,
crackers and carrots.
Yeah, yeah.
It's crazy.
you're trying to be cool, but if there's a part of you that could just be like, okay, if I play this, if you were trying to jump the fence, like hop the fence and get a job, you could have sat at that table, rubbed shoulders, and maybe gotten in with somebody.
Well, what did I have to offer though?
I think
besides
if I
carrying
wanted to
ice?
get into
Being
a
a roadie, bro.
concert, like
That's sure, and you were like 17.
Yeah.
so.
I feel like if I wanted to get into like a big outdoor concert without a ticket, I'd probably just wear one of those yellow security vests and just carry a trash bag with me. Like an open trash bag.
Brody,
Yeah.
Like, excuse me.
Brody, you hopped in.
Yeah,
All right,
see, that's
You're
how-
hopping right now.
Consider yourself hopped, bro.
Mark
You're
Hoppus
in.
right now.
For some reason, like I carry my keys on like a carabiner, and for some reason that looks professional enough. I don't know what it is.
You
Like
carry
having
your what?
my keys like on a
Yeah.
carabiner, one of these like hooks that go on your
Oh, you do the old man thing. You
and
hook
if
it
you
on
ha-
the
but
yeah.
if you
The
have it-
janitor.
the janitor. But if you have
Dude,
that,
that'll
it
get you
looks
into places.
looks official.
Yeah.
Like you got something.
He sneaks into middle schools all the time.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He just sniffs the benches
Hey.
of the locker room.
I want to clean these shitters. and get a job.
With my tongue.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
just-
don't have a brush.
If I was a security guy at the door of any kind of building and someone with their keys on their belt just like briskly walked by like they're about to go do something, like, hey, that guy's, I don't want to stop him. There's a toilet or something. Like,
See,
I don't,
you're
you know
going
what I
the
mean?
other
Like,
route.
This guy's got
or-
a job to do.
Yeah.
And a denim vest will get you far at a show.
Oh, dude.
What show?
Any show.
Turbo Negro?
If you try to walk backstage rocking a denim vest, and you do the same thing, you walk like you got someplace to be, no one's going to stop you.
Yeah.
The denim vest will take you places.
Maybe in Canada. I don't know. I wore a denim vest a lot. That may have had something to do with it. It may have been what I thought. I thought it was just like my attitude, but I had a denim vest on a lot.
That was it, dude.
It's probably what it was.
It was your hop-in vest.
Have you ever rocked a denim vest before?
No.
It's a staple
I
in
never
my wardrobe.
You wear one?
You have to, man.
Do you wear one? You talked
They're
about
perfect.
a denim vest the other day.
I'm about to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You want a vest that's going to last forever?
Yeah.
Get a denim vest.
I've never, man, I've had 3 denim jackets. They've all gotten stolen because they're so fucking cool.
They're
That's what I tell myself.
because they're
But
adorned.
I always, yeah, they are. But I always, that's my go-to. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I've bought all of my denim jackets in the summer just to prepare for when I can actually wear it. Like,
Well, you can wear them in the summer. If it's a light summer, not too heavy, you can wear a denim jacket all the time. A denim jacket's almost like a shirt. You know, I've seen artists like Ryan Adams wear a denim jacket like a fucking shirt, and
Yeah.
they'll roll the sleeves up on it.
So hold on. I'm sitting with 3 denim vest owners or
Yep.
wearers
And
a black denim
advocates
vest,
and
yeah.
evangelists.
advocates.
Mhm.
The denim advocate. I've never owned a vest. I love a jean jacket. Never had.
You know what? Someone
never had a
needs
vest.
to get you that for
There's okay.
Christmas.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't think I can pull it off, dude.
oh, no, you
Oh,
can
you
pull it
could.
off.
Robbie,
No.
No,
You could.
because if I got you a black denim vest and some fucking cyberpunk patches and shit, you would wear it. I know
here's
you
the thing.
would.
I thought the same thing about the denim vest. Like I always thought I would see people that look. Brodee looked really cool, and I think you wore a denim vest when you were on our show.
I believe you did.
And I'm like, dude, they
Yeah.
look so fucking
Okay.
cool.
I
Like,
think
we
you
got
did.
buddies. Dirk Matthews, he rocks it when he plays. Just a denim vest. That's
Like-
it. Nothing underneath.
Just arms ablazing.
Arms ablazing. But he's got some muscles and he's got some tattoos that looks cool. But just a denim vest, and I didn't think I could pull one off. And you put it on, and it does something to
Isn't
you.
it comfortable?
It
when you put it
changes.
on, it's just like it's. I was telling Robbie this the other day. If I put on a denim jacket, that is my power jacket. I'm just like,
Yeah.
all right, I can do whatever I want right now within reason.
I feel
But
like
I
it's
mean, like,
right.
It's my get out of jail free denim
Right.
jacket.
Yeah.
Almost anything you
almost
want.
anything that I can do already, I can now feel better about doing.
Do you feel like when you put it on and you button it up, like it's like one of those thunder coats for dogs, though?
Yes.
Like it
Yeah.
keeps you safe.
Oh, it
it
snugs
keeps
you.
you.
I never button it.
Oh, you don't?
Never.
I button. I get 2 buttons.
Two.
Boop boop.
The
and
top
then
and bottom.
Yeah.
And then it's just a football.
No.
It's the human coin purse in
Nope.
between.
Nope.
Like when I was
Dude,
when I was
I
playing
wear a cool
shows.
shirt under.
When I was playing a lot of shows over the last couple years, almost every single show that I would just alternate one of 2 denim vests and a tank top underneath, and that's it.
sexy.
That's the way.
Oh,
necklace.
yeah.
Any kind of a necklace?
Nah,
Ah.
I've never been really a necklace person. Like, I don't know. I think I tried it as a kid, and like certain metals would make me break out. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I want a chain.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about the denim jacket, the denim vest. I'm wearing one right now, and you're right. It's I'm feeling
Wait,
the hug.
you're wearing a jacket. Okay, it's not a vest.
No, this is a jacket.
Not yet.
But I have I already have a black denim
Underneath?
vest. I have a black denim vest at home.
Oh.
But yeah, it's because it's an art piece. Like, yeah, they look great plain. I rocked this thing for a few days plain, and then my wife put a bunch of patches on it. Like, you can put patches, buttons. It's an art piece.
You're a
Also,
walking canvas.
this sounds
You're a
kind of
walking
sissy.
canvas.
This sounds kind of sissy, but I feel safe in it too.
Yeah.
I feel like extra protected in a weird way, in like a weird psychological like
the same
security
thing
way.
with the
It's like
hoodie.
it's hugging
Like,
me. And
It's
I
the
feel like
thunder
I'm gonna
blanket.
be
It's the
all right.
thunder jacket.
Like I don't need anyone. I'm unfuckwithable. I got on this denim vest.
They're also very good. If you try to get stabbed in this,
Yeah,
you have a
like,
little bit more protection.
I'm ready to fight.
Well, you know
anyone
they say
with my denim vest
you know
on.
they
Dude,
say that the
for
best
sure.
motorcycle jacket is a denim jacket. Like leather jackets are fine, but if it can like fuck with you. But denim's like really good for like
Yeah.
getting into.
I don't know if I can pull one off. I just don't know.
I think you can.
I like soft things. I like baggy things. I
I
don't
believe every single person can pull it off.
get you a
Alright.
Sherpa lined denim vest.
Oh,
You like soft. It's soft on the inside. It hugs you.
I'm a sweater. I come from a long line of sweaters. In fact, my grandma was a windbreaker. All right, Brodee, thanks
All
for stopping by,
right.
man. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like with the denim
I was
jacket, you
like,
gotta break it in though. You gotta like it's stiff at first, and then you break it in. That's when you know it's yours.
Well, you're right because to kind
That's how
of
you know it's yours.
when you get your musk on it,
Yeah.
What is aggressive onset baby fever?
Oh God, Josh is pregnant. Everybody,
All right.
congratulations!
No, okay,
He's
so
going to be a soccer player.
That's our list of.
Yeah, this
things.
is our list of stuff, but we're rolling, man.
All right.
We're
no, I
rolling
just
like doobies.
I
We
just
don't even
happened to
need the
glance
list.
over there, and I was like, it was the first thing that popped out,
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's,
and I was
yeah.
like, all right, that looks like some kind of disorder.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna break the fourth wall here. We have a flat screen TV just to our your left, my right. It has a bunch of just bullet points on there with all kinds of shit to talk about. If the guest is really boring, we jump to this.
Oh, so we're gonna be going through a lot of these.
No, dude,
we're
did
doing
we haven't
great.
touched it?
Did you want to touch on the aggressive onset baby fever?
I mean, we can.
All right, well, we
I
have
mean-
to now.
Yeah.
I actually brought some talking points.
Oh, well,
Okay,
hit
hold
those.
on. First with the baby fever,
Oh, we'll wait.
then to the talking
Yeah, yeah,
points.
All right, I'm a 36-year-old man. I don't have a child. I am married.
Uh-huh.
And I've always loved kids and had thoughts of having them. But then it's like, they're fucking. It's too. I don't want kids. I don't.
Yeah.
But as I get older, you see a child in public, and you get like a warm feeling, like, oh, that would be nice. I've been getting like baby fever as a man. Like I'll see a toddler and be like, oh, it'd be real nice to have a little tot running around,
Yeah.
a little piece of me. But then you think.
All right,
Well,
Jewel.
What am I going to do? What? I'm sure I'd be a great dad.
Fucking dump one in your wife and get it on with, dude. Come on.
It's so fucking much. It's so much.
It's not. It's
I
not.
have literally never felt those feelings in my entire life.
Yeah.
Dude, neither did
That
I.
scares the hell out of me, to be honest. I want to have kids, I think.
But
like
here-
we're planning to do that next year. Like my
Ooh.
wife was like, I just said that on this.
Newsflash.
Does she know?
Anyways, yeah, that was her idea. But no, I mean, it's gonna be cool. Like I'm sure I'm gonna be like crazy in love with this small human whenever it happens. Like
dude,
whenever that is.
it
If
happens.
it's next year, if it's in 20 years, however many years. I don't know.
It happens. So when you were on the podcast last time,
Yeah.
I was a married man.
Yeah.
I am no longer a married man.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm
But
so much happier
didn't-
now.
I shouldn't say that either. Like,
no.
because I love my wife and we're doing great. But like,
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
sometimes
if
it just doesn't
if you
fucking
have
work.
Yeah, and that's
in
the
your
thing.
case, congratulations, because it obviously had to happen.
It
like,
did,
right?
and we're both like super cool with each other. It's all good. But I met somebody else, and we've been dating for a while now, and she has a daughter. And dude, I never felt the need, the desire
The need for a child.
to have a tot, as Josh called it,
A little tater tot.
Tater
running
tot,
around.
little piece of you.
silent H, a little tot running around. And now that one is running around my house on the weekends, so Kate and her daughter came up over the last week. I was off work. She was off work. And the first couple days, dude, I was on edge. Because, like, we have a room for her. We have things for her. We have a space for her daughter.
How old is
4.
this? Okay.
But that's a good age.
It's a good age. I skipped the pants shitting. I
That's
fucking
tight.
made out like a bandit, dude. Never do I have to wipe an ass.
But
ever.
now you have to deal with the constant talking.
No,
and
you shove
having-
an iPad in their face
That's
and they're
true.
fine. They're fine.
That's fucked up.
And then
dude.
mommy and daddy get to go fuck for a little while. Like, it's great. It's great.
I am wholeheartedly against that. Like,
What's that?
Put in just iPads. Like that's a thing.
No,
I know
no.
you were kidding.
You don't. No, I'm not kidding.
Oh,
But
wow.
you don't abuse it.
We're gonna fight about
no,
that.
listen. It's a tool. It's a tool.
No, I can see
Not
it
a
as like a
crutch.
temporary babysitter, but no, I'm talking
I'm
about
talking like spurts, like little
Yeah.
spurts, not 24/7.
No, I'm talking about these kids that are like literally their neck is stuck where their head is always looking down.
No,
'Cause
no,
they're
no,
just,
no,
like,
no. Okay,
Always,
I just want to
Yeah.
clarify,
Saying.
dude. Not
Like-
that. But I'm talking like it's like candy. It's like you give them a little bit at a time.
I mean, my parents just told me to go outside. They're like, get the fuck outside. Go outside.
And when the
Like,
street
that's-
lights come on, come
Yeah.
back
And
inside.
then come back in, yeah.
But on the contrary, though, that was then.
This is
Dude, I'm 37, dude. I'm almost 38 years old. Like, I would be scared for first of all, a 4-year-old running around the street out in front of my house. But
Right.
I was
If you-
honestly like the most dangerous thing outside for most of the time.
well, you're tough. You wear
No,
jean
I mean,
vests.
well, okay, Brodee, where did you grow up?
In Dill City.
Delta. See, that's a rough spot.
We're from Choctaw,
Choctaw.
Yeah.
so
I went to high school in Choctaw.
Did we talk about
To-
this before?
Maybe.
to Choctaw High School.
Yeah, I graduated at 05.
Oh God, I'm old. I graduated in '99.
I know, 2000.
Wow.
Ugh.
Wow.
I was born in 93, so I mean.
Oh, good for you. Good for you. Keep your youth as long as it lasts.
93.
Yeah, I'm 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, we're trying
Good
to keep.
for, congratulations.
Yeah, we're trying to keep
Thanks.
up with the kids.
Like your insurance recently went down. That's good.
I don't know what that's
shit.
like. I don't even have it anymore.
That's the last cool birthday.
Dude, I was just thinking about this leaving my parents' house for Thanksgiving. I don't know what it was. I driving back and family shit. And for some reason, I'm seeing this fucking teenager probably leaving his parents or whatever to go see my girlfriend get a hand job. I'm seeing this teenager in a car. I'm like, fucking teenager in a car. Then I think about like the talk your dad gives. Well, you know, at this age and this age, it's bad now. But when you're 25, your insurance goes down. And my dad called me on my 25th birthday just to say that to me.
Oh, I don't remember mine going down very much. Though. Yeah,
It doesn't. If it doesn't,
Mine actually did because
Really?
only
Tiny.
because I made it go up a few times. It goes back to it goes back to like whatever it would have been.
Well, you were a kid.
If
You were on your
weren't
iPad.
if
It
you
happens.
didn't flip that
you know?
car, right? Yeah.
My car was an 82 Toyota pickup truck, so the insurance wasn't too high on that bad boy.
Yeah.
Josh always had the shittiest cars, but they were the coolest in retrospect.
Yeah.
Okay, look up a 1982 Toyota SR5 and how much do they go for
No,
right now?
they're dope now,
They're
but at the
dope as
time
shit.
it was a rust bucket piece of
You
shit.
said 1982?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Okay, Lumina, whatever the fuck it
Hey,
is you drove.
it was new,
Dodge Shadow? Was that Shadow new?
newish. It wasn't.
New
too
enough.
good. I don't know.
No, because in 82, because in 1997, 98, my car was old as fuck. Yeah.
Dude, this
Mine was red.
Okay, it's pretty dope. It did not look like that though. It
It
looked
was
like a
red.
fucking
It was, yes, it's exactly what it looked like.
This one?
yeah.
Oh, that's
but
amazing.
minus the
Dude,
cool
that's
wheels.
cool.
It had mags on it.
Yeah.
Well, if that had mags on it,
I
then,
would drive
dude,
that
that's-
right now.
Yeah, I
Nah,
want that.
I wouldn't.
My car
Nope.
sucks.
Nope.
It was dope. Anywho.
Let's talk about the Daewoo.
Oh, my Daewoo, that was a piece of shit.
You know they also make TVs.
And that, well, they started out, they were manufacturers, so they built like I guess not Caterpillar because that's a brand, but they were the Walmart version of a Caterpillar, and then they made cars, and then I bought one foolishly.
Dude, one of these trucks with the fucking metal on the back.
No, they're fucking
Look
dope.
at that.
They're dope.
Yeah.
Mean,
I
dude.
could live in
Try to
that.
find one.
Yeah,
They're like
travel the country.
$5,000 now.
That's tight.
Yeah, I've been looking for one like hard.
That one on the checkered floor right there. That one makes me happy.
Oh, yeah,
that
dude.
one's nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a good ride.
Yeah.
But at the
Good.
time,
I know. In 1999, you can't be driving to lunch in a piece of shit car because at the time it was a piece of shit.
Listen, you have to hop in your
Honest-
4-door Chevy Lumina with the 6x9s on the back dashboard,
Yeah.
I don't ever
bumping
really
some corn.
like remember anyone with a shitty car getting like it made fun of or anything.
Oh, my
No,
dad
because
made
you had
fun of my
wheels, dude.
car.
You had
Actually, I had a remotely like cool car in high school. It was like this yellow Blazer, and because it was like so canary yellow, people made fun of that. And like I went out a couple times, and people like put a bunch of shit on it, made it look like a taxi, and it was actually really funny. But
I found one. I found one on
$5,200.
Craigslist
Yeah.
for $5,200.
Yeah. See, they're expensive now.
Well, it's not really that expensive, but it looks dope. It's also got the like a lift kit and a brush
Yeah.
guard on the front.
What, you going to Jurassic Park or
They're
something?
tight. But no, I would drive a fucking canary yellow Blazer. That
it was
sounds fucking
badass,
dope.
Yeah.
Well, even your car's always.
I've always had
Is
like,
canary yellow the right
a-
term for like
yeah.
taxi color?
Oh yeah,
Is that what
yeah.
that is? Okay,
Bright
yeah.
fucking yellow.
You always
Yeah,
had
yeah.
nice, new-ish cars that were in great condition, and they always had that fucking. I don't know. You always use those. I equate these with you every time I see them in a store. The
tuna can.
the air freshener cans that you put in your fucking
Oh,
cup holder.
those were no joke.
Oh,
And
yeah.
My thing is that
It burned.
But
Yeah.
It burned. It was so
In a
good.
good
you're
way,
using
though.
up viable real estate.
Yeah. Under the seat?
Oh, you throw it in the seat?
Yeah, under the seat, dude.
Oh, you put it in the cup holder. They're supposed to go in
Or
the cup holder.
did you ever have the Christmas tree air freshener?
Oh yeah,
But
pine
then
tree.
you'd
They're okay.
see that on the instructions it would say to like cut it and like hang the bag
to
off
make
of
it look like garbage hanging from your dude. No one
Dude,
did that
dude,
shit.
no.
Oh, hold on. We talk about a lot about Ubers and Lyfts on this podcast.
Oh god.
I was recently in a Lyft, and I was going to my Saturday brunch spot by myself, as I always do. And this motherfucker had one of those, and it was the black ice one. So it was the black Christmas tree, and it was halfway out of the bag, and my brain goes, just pull the bag down. And I didn't think about it. Oh, he's actually using the instructions. He's a foreign guy. He might not have known.
Who wants to roll around with a fucking half bag hanging off?
You're carrying
though?
garbage in your car. You look like a crazy person.
Have you ever done that, Brodee?
I have to be honest, I wasn't listening to the end of that.
The pine tree perfume hanging from the, yeah.
Was he hitting up the old medicine cabinet?
No, what was the bag of the car? Like I missed the end of that.
Okay.
I got confused.
So the Christmas tree air freshener in the car, the black ice or the wintergreen or the vanilla or whatever. So they came in like a baggie.
Oh, okay.
like with the perforation
the
at the top,
pack.
the
3-pack that it comes in.
Yes,
Okay.
and then inside that 3-pack there were individually wrapped ones.
Yeah,
and the instructions said to split the top and like hang the bag halfway off the tree.
Do people do that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I just said my Uber driver did that shit, and it was weirded me out. I'm like, just pull it, take it out.
All right, so
they're $3.
What point does that serve?
To preserve the air freshening.
Yeah, it makes it last longer, because if you just take the bag off and hang it up, you're getting all of that tree probably for like 2 or 3 days.
That's cool with
But
me.
here's the thing, like my friend Robbie here to say, they're $3.
Yeah. I am fine with that. Like I will cram that fucking tree in the air vent.
Yes,
like I don't care. Like
you bend it in half.
Yeah,
and it breaks like an old baseball card, and you just shove it in there, dude.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Put it in the air vent that you don't want blowing directly on you.
Yeah. Let's get some of these points, bro. I see you got a lot.
You got a list.
It's not actually that many points. It's
from the top.
It's from the top. Well, I don't want to.
From the bottom.
It reminds me of like the first time you ever had to do like an in front of class like speech. Like when
I love that
a
shit,
report
dude.
in front of class, we get shaky.
I always ate that shit up. I loved
dude, I did
the time for presentation.
Was a fuck, god damn it. You know what I mean? Terrible.
I do want to say on record, having a child at the house was nice.
Yahtzee.
All right, I'm done with this now. Never mind.
No, I want to hear.
No, it's fine. No.
Was it hearing the laughter of a child? Was it the presence of youth and wonderment?
I guess. I mean, she's just cool.
She rocks a denim vest, so there's that.
That is true. With a Grateful Dead patch on the back.
Yeah, like I mean, she's just a cool kid, I guess.
Good girl. Good girl.
And I've always I've always wanted kids. Like, I don't know. It's always been a thing that I've wanted. And like having her around the house is like, yeah, totally. I mean, like this is cool. 4 years down the road, I'm sure.
Yeah. But, the first couple days I was on edge. I was like, ugh, gonna be a long week.
Yeah.
And then about the third day, I was like, man, this is
good,
pretty chill.
Yeah. I mean, and I found myself getting scared. Like, because that one time that she was over at the house and was slip sliding around and almost hit a glass door.
Oh, yeah.
Several times. I'm like, this kid has nothing to do with me. I'm so far removed that if she slammed through the door, like I wouldn't have to deal with it. I could literally step over her and then walk into my room if I wanted.
Get this, dude. We have a new game. This is going to freak you out. We have a new game.
Yeah.
So I'm in the kitchen cooking up something good, doing my thing. She likes to run from the end of the hallway all the way across the house into the kitchen, slide on her knees, and she likes me to Matador style hold up the kitchen towel and throw it over her face as she slides right into the sink.
No.
I do it every time.
Dude, that's some shit my dog does.
Dude, it's amazing. Say, dude, every time she slides, towel, the dishpan stinky old wet towel.
Oh, the mildew smell.
The mildew smell, yeah. Over the face.
Giving her pink eye.
She laughs her ass off and goes, before she's even done sliding, do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. And I'm always like, 2 more times, 1 more time. I can just hear my insurance going up. It's terrifying for me, but she's having so much fun. I'm just like, you got to do it, girl.
You think about this, like when you were a kid, was there anything more fun than putting on a pair of like nice, like just newer socks and just sliding the fuck along tile in the kitchen?
I was like a little Tom Cruise, just sliding
Risky
across.
business the fuck out of that shit.
I feel like every like little kid like is always trying to slide on their knees somewhere. If I slid on my knees anywhere right now,
I wouldn't get up.
Dude, my kneecaps would be at my ankles, dude. No,
Remember when that's
I'm
how
out.
we used to get holes in our jeans?
Yeah.
By actually like
Doing
making
stuff?
them by
Yeah.
being kids.
Yeah.
That classic.
That doesn't happen now. They have to buy them.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
looking that way now.
Dude,
That's a trip.
Your mom ever bitch because you had the classic grass stain?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like, sorry, I was sucking dick. What do you want me to say, Mom?
What happened to your pants? Why do you have holes all in them?
because I was outside all day because you wouldn't let me come back in.
I didn't have an iPad. God damn it.
I've been skateboarding all day on the streets that you let me go into, and I don't know what to tell you. I fell.
I think
Sorry.
that's
Me and my friends, that you left me with at 10 o'clock in the morning, where
Yeah.
we decided to go on a fucking adventure in the woods. My jeans. How about my bloody fucking nose, Mom?
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, I found a dead body.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I actually like
It's in the garage.
the neighbors across the street from me. Like if I went through their backyard, there was a field behind their backyard and then a creek in Del City.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm so
creek.
surprised.
The classic hidden creek,
I am
dude.
so surprised that I didn't find bodies there because there was like that trail that went to Ray Trent Park where like every kid got raped in Ray Trent.
So my grandpa lived in Del City, and I guess I kind of grew up there because we lived at my grandpa's house. I basically not grew up. From like 3 to 6, I lived there. So school.
Yeah, and that's before they start kicking you outside all day.
Yeah,
too,
so
kinda.
you
So,
I
like,
can't. You do go outside, but you ride your little tricycle just right in front of the house.
Yeah, if they can't see you through the screen door, you better get closer.
But
to
I
the
know,
house.
but I know friends who grew up in Del City, and apparently it was, from what I grew up knowing, Del City's quote rough.
It was definitely the wrong side of the tracks if you were from Choctaw. Like Del City was a little rough.
Like Carl
I'm
Albert's
not
fine.
going to say anything else that's going to get me in
Carl
trouble.
Albert is
but,
fine. Del City, on the other hand, is a little.
I mean,
it was cool, like, I didn't-
guys, rough. If you know what I mean.
I'm saying that
Two
because,
Fs.
I'm saying that because I want to just be dumb shit that our parents were just paranoid and saying that no, it's fine. It's fine. It's a fine city. I go there all the time. There's great pawn shops there. There's good thrift stores. Like, go there a lot. It's
Well,
fine.
I never thought it was rough or anything like different from anywhere else until I transferred to Choctaw, and I was like, oh, these people are weird. Like,
They're not
it's
rough.
I was like,
just
I've never seen so many polo shirts in my life.
Yeah.
Like, it was wild. It was uncomfortable, honestly, because I had on like a South Pole shirt and some baggy jeans. Like, it was weird.
Some FUBU, some
Yeah.
Fila.
I was like, oh, I don't fit in here. Yeah, it was weird.
That
Well,
was
see, when I was sorry, Dylan, when I was super young, I grew up kind of on this side of town, and I was into like hip hop as a kid, and then I moved to Choctaw. I was like, "This fucking farmers out here, man. This is boring. It's so boring."
You moved from where to Choctaw?
I moved from like 23rd and Portland to Choctaw.
Oh, okay, so that was extra weird.
Yeah, dude, extra weird.
What
if
age
you
was
know
that?
What I mean,
What?
I went. Let's see. I moved to Choctaw. So I was raised there when I was super young, and then I moved here for like my formative years, like elementary school through junior high, and then I moved back to Choctaw, and I want to say 8th grade. So like I remember hearing about like, hey, you want to get beaten to a gang and all this shit when I was in like 6th or 7th grade. Which,
Yeah.
let's be honest, that's bullshit when you're
Yeah.
that young.
Yeah.
But I remember like hearing that
But like
shit.
they really would. I mean, I had
Yeah, they would,
I had
dude.
friends come to school with like their whole freaking faces swollen.
Yeah.
Like, and they were so happy. I was like, "Are you retarded?"
I don't know what I don't know what a 7th grade gang fight is, but I saw them.
yeah.
I
Oh,
saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to my friends' birthday parties when I was in junior high, like young junior high before I moved to Choctaw, and seeing like guns and like flags flying, meaning like bandanas and like
Yeah.
red or blue. Like
Damn.
I saw that shit when I was
Yeah.
a kid because I rode my bicycle with like a bunch of like neighborhood kids. And I would just find myself like backing it up to Onyx Slam at a barbecue.
I wasn't like
No joke.
What?
No joke.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was in
you
like
live like a
3rd or
hip-hop
4th
video.
grade. I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, and this one of my friends in class was talking about seeing his older brother curb check somebody. Like that's when I learned what curb checking was. It's like he explained it to me, and I don't think I fully processed it until I saw like American History X probably. So I was like, oh, okay, that's what he meant. But like that's years later, so I was like had this like little bit skewed idea of whatever that was. But I was hearing about that at school, like, this is what some of my friends' role models are. Like, so it wasn't weird. It was just like,
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, when I was in 7th grade, there was this girl that I had kind of a little crush on. Her name was Brenda. And I remember a friend of mine, Desmond, saying, oh, stay away from her because she didn't get beat into her gang. She got fucked into her gang.
well, that's how the
7th grade, dude. And I was like, what is fuck? I don't know what fuck is.
What is fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had no idea. And
Right.
it was crazy.
Naivete. So your thing about you knew buddy you got jumped in. So basically, to answer my question, Del City was great.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is
honestly,
really nice town.
it seemed normal. It still is normal. Like,
Right.
it's just different.
Yeah.
And just, I don't know. how
It's a
else to
weird
put
like
that.
mishmash of people though, because you have Tinker.
There's
very
definitely
close.
an income gap
Mhm.
between Del City and Choctaw, and I think that's probably the biggest deal. Because, I mean, a lot of the kids I was going to school with there, like, their parents were working 2 or 3 jobs. They didn't see their parents a lot of times, and that was pretty common. A lot of split up parents too. It was, I don't know, it was just, it sounds really bad. It sounds like I'm talking like really badly about it, but
I
it was just,
No, I don't think it's bad.
no,
yeah,
I don't
it's
think
not,
it's bad.
it's not really. Like, it was normal. Like, I had a lot of I'm still really good friends with a whole bunch of people from Del City. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, I still don't consider it a rough place, but it's definitely not the same as Choctaw.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
also not the same as like downtown Chicago.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Or Dallas for
normal's
that
different
matter.
for
you know?
everybody. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, like, I mean, I grew up in Tulsa, and I grew up on the west side of Tulsa,
Yeah.
which is just like, I mean, it was a rough side of town, but it was different because a bunch of people just like got into like pills like really quick. Like,
That's weird how that happens.
yeah, like everybody that I know that I used to hang out with, I don't talk to anymore because they got into like pills and smoking at like 11.
That's so
And,
fucking
Oh, that's
young.
crazy.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, it was nuts.
It's weird how certain drugs will just take a town like
well,
like
it's not
heroin.
even-
You'll
not
watch
even the whole
heroin
town.
like take like half a town like a plague. You'll just see a whole neighborhood like, and 2 years later it's just plywood over the windows. Like,
Yeah.
all the houses are vacant. Like, it happened in Altus. Is basically like heroin and
Yeah.
shit like that. And
A lot
like
of opioid shit.
on one side of the tracks in
Chicago
Altus
is, too.
is basically, it's just like all vacant houses, crack
Yeah.
houses. It's wild out in the middle of southwest Oklahoma of all
Yeah.
places. Like,
That's just like throw a dart at a map. Okay,
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
All right. Affect it.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah,
it could have
it's-
been anywhere else.
Yeah.
It should have been somewhere else. It should have been a
Yeah.
bigger city, but it's just like, nope, Altus sounds good. All right,
Yeah.
destroy half the town or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I think most of that stems from painkillers and things like that, not being able to get their medicine anymore. That's the big thing in, I think it's in Florida. They have a huge problem with heroin overdoses because
You know why?
people aren't, they're not able to get they're getting cut off by their doctor of like, well, we can't prescribe you any more of this Lortab.
But also,
I
I,
think
would
it
imagine
also
that it's like
happens
old people.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
happens in really small towns too, where there's like not any room for growth at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like personally as a person, like if you stay in a spot that's like, it only has these things and you stay there your whole life, like, you're going to lose your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to go somewhere bigger and do some shit. Like, you can't do that. I
or
don't know how
just
people
leave
do
for
that. I'm
a
not
week or
saying
two, yeah.
to not live in a, but like, don't be trapped. Don't like go on vacations.
Yeah.
Go visit other places.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you end
People
up
think
just
they
spinning
have
a
to stay
circle.
there. They think they owe something to a town. They're like, this is where 9 generations of us lived.
It's like Choctaw is where I was born.
Right.
And that's where I'll die.
Well, it's like
Yeah,
when
but
you
if Choctaw ever like becomes a shithole, like,
Leave.
Yeah.
yeah, don't stay there just because.
Or at least drive 20
always
minutes
lived in
somewhere
Choctaw.
else.
Yeah.
somewhere
well,
elsewhere.
Especially here in Oklahoma, it's like you can drive 20, 25 minutes in any direction and be in a different environment.
Yeah.
It's not like
Yeah.
some huge sprawling city
Well,
where
that's
you
the
can't
thing.
get out.
That's the
Yeah.
thing with
Concrete
Altus.
jungle.
The closest thing to Altus is Lawton or Wichita Falls,
Which sucks.
which is like an hour and a half to Lawton. I think Wichita Falls is an hour and a half or 2 hours from there. So it's like, not.
I mean,
Can I go on the
shit.
record? Lawton sucks.
Oh, it does.
All right, sorry, hey, sorry,
And
Lawton fans.
Lawton does suck.
We
Like,
all know
I don't
it.
care
You
who
all know
hears
it.
it.
Yeah.
It sucks.
But here's the thing: there's an Air Force base. I mean, what made Midwest City an actual bigger city?
Tinker,
is
yeah.
Tinker.
Yeah.
Lawton has an Air Force base, but it's not helping the
Says-
city. It's
Del City. At least we're not Lawton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, right? I mean, let's be honest. Like, it's kind of
I mean,
that.
even if you just live in Oklahoma City, you're 3 hours away from Lawrence, Kansas. I mean, like,
Or Dallas, Texas, huge city. You know?
I mean, like, you're not far from shit. I mean, you're good.
Yeah, you're not far from
Just
like
in
go
Oklahoma
see what's
City
any
up.
kind of culture, and we're
To
building
drive
culture
to
here
Lawrence
in our
3
city.
hours, you're going so fast.
No, Lawrence is like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, we're building culture here in our own city, especially with the passing of 788 and making recreational marijuana legal. Working on getting medical. Working on recreational. We have places like the Peak where you can, if you have your card, you can go get. It's not like, it's not the dark ages here. We're growing into something bigger to a point where if you live in a small town like Lawton or Del City, you hop in your car, drive 10 minutes from Del City, you're here.
Yeah.
There's things here.
Well, there's a lot of things happening right now, and I feel like a lot of it is like, honestly, in part to us buying the Thunder because we've got so much money here now because of that, and we have a bunch of people moving here because of that, and because we have more money, and with that, our city, is expanding and just like building new cool things here, and like younger people aren't trying to leave because like the city is growing.
Opportunities are.
Yeah, there's opportunities, and there's opportunity for you, like, not to just get a cool job or whatever. You can
Hop a fence.
start your own shit. You can hop a fence. You
Yeah.
can make your own fence. I mean, there's a lot of things you can
Sure.
do here in the city right now. And I mean, that's why I'm here. Like, I don't know. To me, it's a cool place to live. Like, I really like it.
It feels kind of like the gold rush times of like, it's the green rush, and it's the green rush in Oklahoma happening right now.
Can I be honest though? Like,
Yeah.
I totally agree with everything you're saying.
Yeah.
But like, I'm tired of talking about Oklahoma's cool too.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere's fine.
No.
Everywhere
is fine.
you go, whether it's Lawton or Del City or Choctaw or Bethany or Oklahoma City or Denver or LA, everything's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I can get the same shit on Amazon anywhere I live. Like,
Right.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I feel like that depends on what you're doing, though. Because, I mean, like, for you, like, you have a dope-ass job, a dope-ass house. Like, you're fucking good, right? And, I mean, like, yeah, you can totally get all your stuff on Amazon and stuff like that. But, like, for someone who, like, wants to try, who is, like, maybe, like, younger and wants to try and start their own business or something like that, like, you're not going to do that in Lawrence. Why would you do that in Lawrence? I mean,
Yeah,
like, there's
I
not that
agree with
business
that.
that you want to start. in
I didn't
Lawrence.
start my own business though.
I know, no. But what I'm saying is like that, like for you,
Not everywhere is cool for everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it depends
like,
on the person.
yeah, it just depends.
sense.
You
Yeah,
know?
if you're living
I
in
mean,
like
I
a-
totally get what you're saying though. Like, every place is cool. Yeah, totally. I totally agree with you. But like, if you're trying to do a certain thing, like Lawton's not cool.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
But no, I
You gotta branch
totally
out.
agree with you.
But then you just gotta hop in your car or buy a bus ticket. You gotta make it happen. You can't just wait for it to come and happen to you. I spent so much of my
Yeah.
life waiting for something to happen to me, or like I'm gonna hop the fence, but just walking up to the fence, I'm like, okay, I'm at the fence. Like,
Yeah.
we'll hop it.
you don't know how
I'm
to
not-
hop in, dude.
Didn't know how to hop in, and I'm like, fuck the fence, and I just kicked that bitch down. Like, you just gotta, you know what I mean?
yeah,
You just gotta you gotta do your own thing. You gotta be true to you, because this life is finite, man. You gotta take that bitch by the horns, fuck it in the ass.
Well, hello.
there it is.
Welcome
All
back
right.
to Boys, episode 132 with Brodee Nucci.
All right.
How you feeling, man?
I feel good. How do you feel?
I feel fucking great. I want to hear one of these points. Give
Yeah,
me
sure.
one. Throw
Like-
one out. Sorry, we cut you off last time.
These are basically, all these points are what distinguishes 23rd Street Peak Dispensary from most other dispensaries. Like, not every one of these points excludes every other dispensary, but overall, we try to have the best quality customer service. Like, we know we're not going to have the very best prices. We're not going to have, we can have the best product and get really close on prices and have the best customer service and make people want to come back. You know what I mean? So that's kind of one of the main focuses of our deal. Like, and we're obviously going to try to get the lowest price point that we can, but not at the sacrifice of quality or what people really need.
Can I add to that real quick?
Go for it.
So when I went to visit the Peak,
Yeah.
I went in, I bought a couple cartridges, and I bought some flour. The guy, the bud tender, which I crack up every time.
Because
I know.
Anytime I hear the word flour, when people talk about it, I know what they're talking about.
Right.
Talking about the actual,
I know.
But when I hear it, FLOUR, like you're buying a bag of flour, like you're gonna just bake cookies or something.
Flopping it down on the counter
like a big
in a
10-pound bag.
a mushroom cloud of dust, like flop.
Well,
No.
we have to specify on that now because
Right.
you can't just say I'm here to buy some bud and be like, well, are you trying to vape it? You're trying to smoke it? You want to eat it? Like,
You want
this just
shatter,
never
edibles,
ends. Like,
terpenes? Do you want some CBD, LMNOP, Lego? What do you want? Hey, do you
Yeah,
want some of
it's
that Gorilla Glue? I
No,
got
I
you,
just
bro.
want a fucking weed.
You want
man.
some 9-pound hammer? I got you, bro.
That's so wow.
we always keep like 7 or 8 strains of like some quality flour.
Dude, you got
on
strains? You got strains? Bro, you got strains?
I don't. The way Robbie described the Peak to me, he's like, dude,
It sounds awesome.
Robbie described the shop to me in a way that's like, I need to get my card and I need to go to this place. That it's like a cool fucking like coffee shop.
It's the hippest, it's the most hip dispensary. A lot of them look like old gas stations or liquor stores. And the
Well,
Peak,
most of them were, I think.
yeah, totally. 100%.
or vape shops that turn into weed stores.
I would say the Peak.
Yeah, that's another big one. Like,
But the
vape
Peak
shops.
to me, like, it was hip, it was comfy, it was nice. Prices were great. Hey, dude, I'm trying to get that boy sponsorship for Peak. No bullshit. No, but the guy, the bud tender, he was probably my age, a little bit older, and he had gray hair and he had tattoos. He when I made my selection, he got the chopsticks out.
You were
and-
filling your prescription.
yeah, I was filling my prescription. And he was like, oh, man, he said, our trimmers aren't quite there yet. And he actually took the time to trim a little bit off, little excess stem. And I was like, dude, that's dope.
Dude, that's when you're
That's that
super
touch.
cool with paying $5 more.
Yeah,
Because
totally.
it's like
Yeah.
It's the finesse.
It's how you treat people. Like if I go somewhere and what they have is $10 more than where I could get somewhere else. If they're just fucking nice, I'm just like, yeah, dude. Oh, you're not a piece of shit? Yeah,
Dude.
here's more money. Or if you're clipping fucking buds, dude, thank you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Here you go. I have no problem doing it because they want you
And your
there.
establishment is nice. It's got a cozy atmosphere. You got fucking Cannabis Dan waving you in.
Shaking
Honestly,
hands left
like,
and right.
I have to be honest, it's like a relief to have something like that guy going on all day while you're at work. Like,
I'm sure it takes a lot of
man,
pressure off
sometimes
you guys.
sometimes
Totally.
like it's crazy, and then you just have this thing that never stops being a child, like a happy child in a good way. I don't mean it like
No,
Right.
It's like-
I guess
his energy like keeps
re-energizes you.
the perfect nuance in there for the customers and for the staff, so we can all stay like as on top of our shit with people as possible.
You can like get a boost,
Like-
get a little reboost, a charge
Like
up.
they don't expect us to be like Chick-fil-A employees, but we have
Please
to
don't,
be
yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
Like you have to. That's just, people don't think about how much, like just in business, there's this thing that it costs 10 times more to acquire a customer than to keep one.
Yeah.
Like if you can just
If you
be
factor in
cool
like
as fuck
marketing and
every single
social media and
time,
everything.
like they will come back just because you're way fucking cooler to hang around. Like I don't mind waiting 10 minutes longer to see a bud tender and maybe having to pay $5 more or whatever, because they're going to treat me like a friend. Like when I see a familiar face, I'm just like, hey, welcome back. Like we get free sodas to all our customers, all our paying customers. There's full-size candy bars on the table right now. Like take one.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, people love
Yeah,
it.
fuck your fun
Like,
size, dude.
Yeah.
Come to the Peak. You get a
That's-
full Snickers,
Yeah,
dude.
that's so cool. I feel like the environment and just like the conversation is what means a lot to me. I mean,
Yeah.
like there used to be a place like that I would like shop at on a regular basis that was a little more expensive than other places, but like what I bought there was awesome. Like, it was my favorite kind of whatever this was. And the person running the place, like, just like, I didn't know him, and now he is a really good friend of mine. Just like, I don't know, just like from having conversations about nothing that had anything to do with what I was purchasing, you know,
Right.
like that is what's so important to people. Like, people just want to, I don't know, people want to feel important. That's just a fact. And
Well,
when you
we
make
had,
them
like,
feel that way,
2 or 3 people just like bring up, I don't know what dispensary it was, but they're saying, hey, it's $10 a gram down the street. I'm like, well, I mean, go buy moldy bud then. Like, we have we have I don't know what to tell people sometimes.
Yeah.
And some people you just can't please, like,
yeah.
so we're just like, all right, well, come
Well,
back when.
you're always gonna
You know what I
have
mean?
that like crackhead.
Yeah.
Like,
But it sucks because I want to be so nice to everybody.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to like make sure that if they recognize that there's a quality difference also, and they can come back and I was cool. Like, that's
Sure.
why you have to be cool to people,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they might
For sure.
realize they're wrong. And if you seem like
Yeah.
arrogant or whatever, you know
Well,
what I mean?
It's
You still got to be cool to them.
it's customer relations. It's client relations. You have to keep that up because, I mean, yeah, they could go, well, and I'm sure a lot of time it sounds like this. Yes, $10 a gram down the street. Like, what are you gonna do about it? You gonna give it to me for $10 a gram? Like, that very
yeah,
well
like,
may
what
be.
do you expect by saying that? Like, that.
They're wanting
sometimes
you
it
to
blows my
knock it
mind.
down to $10. But
let me highly
like-
discount this, sir. All
No,
right,
then you
just
go-
for you. Yeah.
Well, that
Especially
very
you
well
said
may
it
be,
loud
ma'am,
enough for
or
everyone to
sir,
hear.
But
Yeah.
but I can guarantee the product we have here is the very best you're going to find in the city. And our customer service just can't fucking be beat. And tell you what,
It
next
was
time
so
you come
funny,
in,
though.
here's a thing for a free rolling papers or whatever. You know what I mean? Something.
It was so funny. The
Here's a sticker. Get
the
the fuck out
guy,
of here.
the $10 a gram guy, he's like walking out the door, and this lady that's sitting there, who's waiting to see a bud tender, been waiting for 15 minutes. She's like, she's like, I just left that place. She was like, I will go wait and pay more. Like, she literally just left that place and decided that she'll wait and pay more because of the difference.
Better product
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
I know this has been a very medicine specific episode,
yeah.
but you know, it's important. Like, it's so, man, it's so crazy. When I was there and I made my purchase, I got in my car, drove legally home. I still was doing that white knuckle, like watching the speedometer.
I mean,
It took me a minute,
you
dude.
may as well.
Well,
Like,
right. I'm not going to flaunt it. Never would I flaunt it.
like whether I have bud in my car or not, like before it was legal. Well, before it was legal, I drove that way out of habit. Like, that's just how I drive. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's got to be a nug under my floorboard or something somewhere. Like, as often as I smoke, so just drive like that always. You know, you see, you still get a DUI. Like, you still have to be cool. Like, if they know that you have drugs and you have a medical card, but you're visibly stoned, like, you can still get a DUI.
For sure.
So
As well, you should if you're driving.
So drive
erratically,
appropriately. Yeah.
right.
like-
but my point is, like, I wasn't
no, yeah. Not,
at all under any influence, but I had the medicine, the product.
but he
and I was
could say, that's still a valid fear, because he could say, you look like you're stoned. Can you pass
Right.
this field sobriety check? And
Hey,
most people
Brodee,
can't.
say your ABCs backwards.
Just-
Go ahead, do it.
Can't.
Well, you're going to jail.
I can't even go.
now.
I can't even do it forwards.
Yeah, I can't say my ABCs. I don't think they really made people do that.
Dude, the
but-
ABCs are a fucking myth. All right, we all know it's just
no, they're
guttural
real. Like, I learned
sounds.
them.
Yeah.
I learned them.
It's fake news.
What?
In
So you
kindergarten.
learn them backwards?
No.
Oh, okay.
I learned them forward in kindergarten.
I thought
They're
you
definitely
meant-
real. They're not a myth. There's more ABCs on this paper.
Let's hear them.
Oh, we have water soluble capsules. Do you know what that is?
I have
No.
no idea.
Like, water soluble. It's basically water soluble powder inside these caps, but it's broke down to the nano particles. Like, they use nanotechnology to break down it all the way down, like smaller than the pores in the lining of your stomach.
Wow.
So it will like go, it bypasses your digestive system completely. and instead of like a normal edible that would take an hour to hour and a half, it would take like maybe 30 minutes, 30 minutes.
Wow.
And we're going to have more water soluble products in the future, like the drops. We're going to make edibles with it and do all kinds of cool stuff. But it's pretty fascinating how they make that happen, because they broke the THC down to where it's literally just water soluble THC solution. There's nothing else there but THC, and it just tastes like sugar. It's crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So science.
It's so science.
It's weird. Like some brilliant scientist figured out how to like bypass your digestive system, like go straight in the walls of your esophagus and stomach, and it's cool. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff with that. We're gonna have like cheesecake, muffins, cookie dough, probably brownies, different stuff like that too. Once we get more of that stuff in,
cheesecake.
so
Yes.
yeah.
So wait, edibles are okay and okay?
We
Dude,
have the
oh,
most
you-
liberal medical marijuana laws in the country. It's basically recreational with
You had to pay
a
for
medical
it.
card. Yeah.
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 You
It's-
pay $250 and it's recreational, or
200
however much.
250
However much, depends where you go.
So yeah, so I've heard different things. I've
With
heard
the state, it's 100. If your doctor will do it, then it's obviously just whatever.
The doctor visit that I experienced was $250.
Yeah.
And then another 100 to the state to just get your card issued or
whatever it costs to get your passport picture. And
But I've
all
heard that there are things where doctors are doing it for $50 or whatever, and like it'll go down as time
right
goes on. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about all this.
Yeah, but so you can, whatever the limit is, 3 ounces on you.
3 ounces on your person, 8 ounces in your home.
That's
Right.
so much fucking weed.
I just feel like
That's like years in prison.
yeah.
Before
Yeah.
this. That's
which
You
I
were
find,
gone. You were
which I
done.
find,
Like-
I think what we should do, now, if people are incarcerated in the state of Oklahoma for those offenses, for having that amount on them, they should be out.
yeah.
Let it
But
go.
those people were
Let it
definitely
go.
selling drugs. They were definitely drug dealers. If you
Well,
had that
then
much. That's like
hey, fuck it, let them go.
Like-
It's legal now.
before it was legal. Nobody ever had 8
You don't need
ounces
to have
that
that
they
many.
weren't getting for other people.
I almost
Yeah.
said, you don't need to have
Literally,
that
no
many
one has
marijuana.
ever
Good
had
point.
8 ounces
Good point.
just saved up.
Yeah. But can't
And I will never have 8 ounces in my home.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
On the record, I know we're being recorded right now. I will never have 8 ounces of marijuana in
And
my
then
home.
Cut to next week, Robert's like, so I got 80 ounces of
Yeah.
marijuana.
So I got 14 pounds of weed right behind me.
so
Another
much.
wild day in Bethany.
But weren't people getting put away for only having like 2 or 3 grams?
You can
though?
put away for having
I mean,
a
like,
fucking joint on you.
Those people. I mean, those people.
I think
who
Let
it's
'em go.
very-
I think it's like a ticket almost.
well
No.
now it is.
Listen, let them hop out.
Right.
Don't let them hop in. Let them hop out of
But I-
jail. Hop
but, like-
into society, I
Yeah.
guess.
Walk out like they just freed you.
They got
Yeah.
a fucking
And then
denim
make 'em
vest
believe
on.
it.
Denim vest, yeah.
But
Actually, some people do that. Like they just kill a guard, put on their clothes,
yeah.
walk out like they own the place.
That's
happened-
hopping the fence in a different way.
That's what I would do.
Shawshank shit.
so
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah, why would you crawl through shit when you could just kill a guard and
Yeah.
wear his clothes?
Just
Like,
yeah.
We've
Stage a
all
riot.
played these video games. It tells you like how to get out of prison.
Yeah.
Press X to kill guard
Yeah.
and be
Right.
free.
Yeah. And
It's
you're
it's
like,
fine.
oh,
Yeah,
it's a
you gotta
no-brainer.
you gotta click down the left stick so you're like creeping on creep mode. You gotta walk
Yeah,
up
dude.
behind them, double tack at X real fast, and then like
And
you
guess
gotta
what?
drag them around the
prison
corner.
shank game is this?
No, it's just
Manhunt,
any
dude.
war games.
Yeah.
Like any war game,
But
you're
guess
gonna
what?
end up in an enemy base, and basically
No.
you're doing the
I
same
want
thing.
there to be a video game where you are a prisoner and you have to escape from prison.
I would play the shit out of that.
Dude,
game.
Yeah.
I pre-order that.
You know what
Now,
game I
You were
also wish?
wrongfully accused. No, it's multi-level. You were wrongfully accused.
Yeah.
First step is you gotta get out of prison, and
Yeah.
then you have to fucking find the guy who did the deed.
Yeah.
You know what else
And
I
kill
wish
that
was a
motherfucker.
game that I would play? Like in real life, I would never be a cop, but if there was like a GTA style police game,
Like as a detective,
where you're a cop and you can like become a good cop or a bad cop, kind of like Red Dead Redemption, your scale
Boom.
goes up and down.
Mhm.
Like, but you're a cop, like you get a police car, and you do some shit, and you get upgraded, you get promoted, or you can do some shady shit.
As long
your
as I get to
respect will
wear
go
a
down.
trench coat. I want a trench coat and a fedora.
Well,
and
see,
drinking like a
yeah,
scotch on the rocks.
You get that when you get promoted from beat cop to homicide.
Yeah.
Then
Right.
you get the dude.
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go on that side mission for homicide. Like
Yeah,
you gotta
get that beat
shit-
cop.
solve that case or whatever.
Hey, do
but
you wanna make
dude,
a
I would
game?
play the crap out of that game.
That's a really good idea.
I
Actually,
would
for a
play the
game.
fuck out of that game, dude. I would
Would
be
you?
on that. Oh, dude.
Dude, I think everyone
I think
would.
D-Boy made a best friend just
Yeah,
now.
dude. For sure, I would play
Like
that game.
I just had this visual of
Can there be
like
some like Cthulhu thing in there too? Then?
So, guys,
just for good measure.
Yeah, dude.
remember
I know,
bef-
you're throwing around like there's a zombie attack or some weird,
Yeah.
some horror shit happening.
let's go back in time before this was all legal and everything, and we had to go sometimes see drug dealers, and sometimes there weren't like the coolest people to be around. There's usually some gangster dudes playing video games, and I just had this visual of, like
pass me
8 of
those
them
sticks,
passing
bro.
blunts, and they're playing this cop game like they would, because that would be so fucking fun.
Like,
Everyone
mind of
would.
a cop, yeah.
dude.
Like I could see my dad playing that.
yeah. My
My
grandpa would
brother's
buy
a
it
cop.
For sure.
My little brother's a cop. I guarantee you he would go home and play that game.
Yep.
Okay,
Like that
'cause
game just sounds crazy.
What kid didn't like play cops and robbers? Like who didn't?
Right.
When I was a kid, I wanted so bad to be a detective, not a police officer. I didn't want to be a beat cop. I wanted to go straight to detective.
Yeah.
Because trench coats look cool as fuck.
Yeah.
I wanted a trench coat,
But
the
in
loose tie, and we talked about it on the previous podcast. The,
Oh.
the over-the-shoulder gun holster. That shit is cool as fuck.
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say the zoot suit.
Dude.
I want the zoot suit, the cigar, the fucking Tommy gun. I
you don't have
gotcha.
to even
Dick
already.
Tracy here. I'm fucking talking about I'm talking like late 80s, early 90s, grizzled detective who's just like divorced.
Yeah, dude.
Lives in
He's
a
got-
trailer somewhere, like he has an apartment above
Drinks
like a bowling
whiskey
alley.
every
Yeah.
night.
All he
Like a-
has is the fucking next case, dude.
That's it.
I feel like once you become a detective, like homicide, you get on
The
homicide,
next
and they're like, "All right, man. So we know that your life fucking sucks,
Dude, he's
So
eating a can
it's-
of Beanie Weenies.
Yeah, dude.
like,
Every night.
fucking and
Popeye
he,
style.
And he fucking
Yeah.
loves it, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
And-
at the end of the movie, I befriended a dog.
yeah, and
sequel,
that dude's
sequel setup right
Yeah.
there.
That dude's boss totally cool with you drinking on the job. They're like, yeah, you're not driving around arresting people. You have to look at dead
you
bodies.
sleep at your desk.
every day. Yeah, you don't have a home to go to. You
Your
sleep
wife
on the
left you.
Yeah,
Your child hates you.
yeah. Your kid hates the fuck out of you, dude, because
You're
your
married to the job.
Yeah, because you never got to see your kid, because you never got to see your wife too. You're fucking nowhere, dude.
and maybe,
Next case, dude.
maybe your dad just died.
Yeah,
So you're seeking redemption.
dude. Yeah,
So we're gonna
That's the
we're gonna
ultimate
make a
case.
video game and we're gonna write a movie.
yeah, dude.
That to coincide with the video game double launch.
Come
Wait, hold on. Has the video game?
Can the villain just be a regular street cop that just does a bunch of crooked shit?
yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because
he
that's
turned
that's
bad.
who I would play on the game.
But you don't find that out until
like in
halfway
a
through
video
the game.
in
Yeah.
a video game though, I would be that character.
Yeah,
I would totally pick that
Well, no,
character.
you're
I want to
not-
go like pull people over and rob them,
yeah.
and then like get back in my car and drive off. Like
Yeah.
that would be
That's
so
what I do in Grand
fun.
Theft Auto
The,
every
the
day.
beauty though, you get to pick your character. You get the cop or the robber,
Yeah.
Right.
and it's going to be called Cops and Robbers. All right.
I like it.
All right, we got to wrap up. Brodee, thank you so much. Again, the Peak Dispensary, 23rd and Penn. There's other locations. I wish I had the website on hand. I want to say it's thepeakdispensary.com, but we can pull it up real quick. I'm going to fucking stall for a minute. Josh, how you doing?
I'm doing great. That Cops and Roberts game sounds fucking tight. I want to go home and play it right
No,
now.
I would pre-order that in
a heartbeat.
1 second.
But I want to customize my cop. And every time you level up, you should be able to customize your cop.
We got to add to it. It's your classic RPG.
Right.
You're gonna add, but there's gonna be a deep character creation. You can
Oh,
be
for sure.
You know, of course, male or female. Of course.
ThePeakOK.com.
Now, would you
Thank you, Brodee.
thepeakok.com.
Thank you so much, man. We'll see you next week.
Bye.